Okay. What's up? I go by the name Shakita Speaks of Southern Belle, and it feels good to be back. Shout out to my brother Jerome in the house. And this is the Out of the Box podcast, the #1 podcast that the industry never knew they needed. And if y'all didn't know y'all needed us, now you fucking do. Okay.
You know, we better talk about some knockouts. You know, someone being like Mike Tyson out here, knocking niggas out, you feel me? We better talk about some gritty shit today. So, I want y'all to welcome you to Out of the Box podcast. Hey! So, today we want to basically talk about something that's basically going on recently that just happened. And one of the main things is that TORYLANEZ is in the news again. But not for shooting someone in the foot. It's for knocking niggas out.
It's not funny. But it's just how you said it.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that nigga right there, like, he basically give that nigga a fucking Street Fighter knockout. For real, for real. That nigga did something fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I basically saw that nigga August, I seen his face. I was like, damn. I was like, wow. That nigga just went all Street Fighter. That nigga went Mortal Kombat. That nigga went very crazy. And you know why he went crazy? Because what happened was TORYLANEZ put his hand out. He was like, hey, dap me up. Know who I am. August Alsina was like, nah, I ain't fucking with you. You know who I fuck with? Jada. And that nigga was like, oh, real? You feel like that? You gotta understand, like, when you at a certain height, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Niggas that are have height advantages, like, you know, short. What do you say? You know, no offense to TORYLANEZ at the end of the day, you know, I ain't really that tall either, you know what I mean? 5'9", 5'10", average height, you know what I mean? I ain't 6 feet out here like these nickels, all right? But at the end of the day, I understand, you know what I mean? When someone try to play you, especially in this industry and it's recorded, it makes you feel like you basically have to do something. But the thing is,
does it?
We have to understand that even though that these people basically antagonize us, you gotta understand your bag is on the line. And for TORYLANEZ, hopefully he says he didn't do it, allegedly. But the thing is that he already has a case with a case with Megan Thee Stallion, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing is, he doesn't need to be in any other legal trouble. See, something like this can basically lead back to his case. Like, you know what, this person has a violent streak that you can see from the certain things that he's done. And it's not the first time he actually done this. You know, if I'm not mistaken, he was basically fought someone. I forgot what the rapper was named, but it was during the time where he was basically rapping against everybody, like Jordan Lucas, Don Q, and another person made a rap song, and he had his bodyguards beat him up.
Oh, wow.
See, the thing is, we're seeing too much violence. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a big fan of TORYLANEZ. I'm a big fan of August Alsina's old work, you know what I'm saying? And I really don't know what stuff he actually put out right now. But I think at the end of the day, it's like, we too old for that.
Yeah.
And you're making too much money for that. Millionaires should not basically fight. You gotta say that. You gotta let that be for the broke people. When the people don't got no bread, you know what I'm saying? That's when you fight. You feel what I'm saying? When shit ain't in your account and you gotta know that at the end of the day, you can't cash nothing. That's when you be like, you know what? Facts. Let me give them the hands. But if I had $1 million in my account, I'm like, you know what? I ain't fight another day. You know, to me, you know, if I had that money, I'm calling the cops on certain things.
Facts.
And, you know, the one thing I'm wondering is why do you think that August Alsina basically put the pictures out of him getting his face bloody? Why do you think he did
that? Part of me feel like he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He knew. I believe he was telling the truth. You know, I really do believe he was telling the truth. Sorry, I do. But I think some of it was for clout. He know what he's doing right now. Like, we haven't heard really much from August Alsina in how long?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been proven by numerous things that's happened in the past when like certain publicity comes, especially when it's negative publicity, that brings a lot of attention to that person. So I'm pretty sure we probably about to hear something about August Alsina about to drop a project or something soon, like something crazy, you know what I mean? But technically, he ain't need to really even put nothing out there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I guess he got the sympathy card because, I looked at his Instagram and it's funny. You see like girls that, used to talk to or girls that, that are friends with. They like, oh, poor baby. You just too cute. Oh, my God. Why did he do that to you? I told him I don't even like him. You know what he did to Megan Thee Stallion? He did it to you. Oh, my God.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I think I hope that these two young brothers basically get everything together. Seem like you got a question? What you
yeah, no, really not a question. I just want to, I actually just want to say something else. I feel like it just also depends on like the type of person August Alsina is. He's like, I'm gonna hit you where your bag is. That could have been his purpose too for doing it. It just all depends on how you really looking at it. He know everything that's going on with Megan Thee Stallion right now in that court case. So he know like, yeah, even though nigga you beat my ass, but I'm about to hurt your ass for real. Cause I know you got a lot of shit on the line and this shit ain't gonna like make it look good too. So it's kind of like, it just probably all depends on how you looking at it. He might have been like, you know what I'm saying, in his like mental game, you know what I'm saying, like really just being smart about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to get people back, you know what I'm saying? And if that's his way of getting them back, I ain't gonna lie, it's smart. It's smart as fuck.
Yeah, well, I hope, them two young brothers, they basically work it out, make a song together. I think that might be lit, you know what I'm saying? Because they're both talented and they both have a gift, especially vocally.
Period. Listen, they do. Actually, I went to I was at the Fall Back in Love comedy tour concert, and hearing August Alsina sing again, it just made me just realize, just like, damn, yo, like, you remember how they was exposing everybody doing that like versus thing, how like R&B really truly is not, where it used to be. But I feel like, we do got some R&B talent out there. It's just like they just, they not really getting a lot of love and attention, because I'm going to tell you right now, August Alsina, his voice is so beautiful. Like just being there in that moment and listening to him sing, it just like brought chill bumps to me. Like seriously.
That's crazy. You know what else is crazy?
What?
Ice Spice. You know why? Think I'm feeling you? That nigga's a munch. And not to basically
it's crazy.
Just to segue to that, what I mean? One of the things is like from the previous podcast, you probably know, I truly do not like that song, but every woman love it.
Jerome likes that song, you guys.
I don't like it. What if I look like going to some girl, be like, you think I'm feeling you? You nigga, you're a munch. You're like, no. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, no shout out to the BX. You feel what I mean? But that's not it. That's not it. Let's keep Cardi B, Ice Spice. I don't know. When she shake that ass though, it's all right. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to rapping abilities, I'll tell you like this. This is where I'd rather hear from Ice Spice. When she does that, then I'd be like, damn. Cause that look when you look at the context, niggas be like, yeah, I hate this. Oh yeah, oh God, clap them cheeks together. Oh my God, you're making them do a high five shit. But the thing is, I don't know, the song just doesn't do it for me. Does it do it for you, Shakita? Does it do it for you? Do you saying, you were saying it a little bit earlier? It's like it's kind of catchy. It is a little bit, but
I think for me the song, you know what I'm saying, it's catchy, but I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not no shade to Ice Spice. She just not my type of like female artist that I like to listen to. You know what I mean? But I mean, I see why people like it. Like that little saying, it's a little catchy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and Ice Spice, let me tell you what Shakita really means. Your ass suck, okay? So that song is some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Go back in the motherfucking studio. That is not one. Okay? You feel what I'm saying?
But I don't know. We can't be saying that because TikTok and Instagram and everything else saying otherwise. You know what I mean? She getting a different type of bag right now. She getting a type of bag where she could turn down like old obligations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? She getting bookings for 5,000, turning that jank down. Said no, you got to pay her more. What's up?
I mean, shoot. I mean,
she worth more now.
3 months go by and that song not popping. Then they be like, "Yeah, I'm going back to 5,000. Okay, you went to 20, now it's 5. Sorry, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm shaking your ass. I don't care. We got Megan for that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, to me, how I look when it comes to women rappers, you know, I just want more substance and more. You know, more lyrical ability. I mean, you know, they don't, like if even if they're not really lyrical, at least, you know, have a good kind of cadence. Like this, how the song go. You feel what I'm saying? Like she has no kind of like energy. She went in the studio like this. You think I'm feeling you? Your nigga's a munch. Like that's how it is. That's how the song is. There's no excitement. There's no excitement. Like, is a munch really bad? Like, you sure? Maybe that nigga was a good nigga. Like, maybe just because he work at McDonald's, he's a munch. Like, god damn. At least that nigga got a job. You feel what I mean? So, you know, that's the thing, right? But the thing is, it's so crazy. You know, when you basically have songs like that and you talk about other niggas, but the thing is, do you talk about when it happens to you? Now, this is allegedly.
Ooh.
This is allegedly. You know, one of the main things is that Drake was like, "Let me fly you out, girl. I love that song, Ice Spice. You feel what I'm saying? I love how you twerk that thing, girl. You feel what I'm saying? He was on Dreezy on here. You feel what I'm saying? 6. You feel what I'm saying? 6.
Now, look, go back, though, because I don't think he said he flew her out, though. I don't think they said that.
They said they flew her out. She got flew out to Toronto, did some kind of events out there, and then she came back to Bronx, and then all of a sudden she found out she got to unfollow. So what in the world happened?
I guess he wasn't feeling her.
Maybe she wasn't giving that box out. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe she wasn't basically giving the munch. that nigga probably wanted something to munch, and she was.
Think that's the case?
She was like, "Oh, this vagina's on diet. Sorry, can't have it." So the crazy,
not the vagina is on diet. It's crazy.
Yeah, Drake was feeling beef. That girl went vegan when she came down to Toronto. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, I think this is a good thing to talk about because one of the things is if you're a woman rapper, right, you must understand that a lot of these niggas, they are horny niggas. They want to have sex with you. You think that you shaking your ass and nigga like talent, man, very much talent. Oh God. The way you clap your cheeks together. Oh, gosh. I wish I can do that. Now, granted, I'm not knocking people that do it for a living. If you're doing it for a living, then you're doing an amazing job. But if you're trying to do rap songs, unless you're Megan Thee Stallion, because it seems like she's the only one that can freaking twerk and play flutes, that's the only one. You feel me?
I'm done.
Now, when we basically, the thing is that even though, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, this is one song and probably she might come with another hit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Not to knock her. I would want her to be successful. I want her to basically be the best of what she could be. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if you're a new artist, especially if you're black, you know what I'm saying? I want you to always win. You feel what I mean? And the thing is that as a women artists, you have to understand that, you know, these people look at other things. Like you already hear about other artists talking about, oh, you have sex with me for a feature. So you have to be aware of these things because at the end of the day, yes, you might be excited like, oh, I'm with Drake, I'm with Rick Ross, I'm with these people and everything like that. You must keep your composure and be like, yo, I need to work. Because at the end of the day, you fuck these niggas or whatever, you feel what I'm saying? That's it. Your song is probably going to be on prolonged for a long period of time.
Absolutely.
They're not going to clear it. They're going to do all kinds of things.
Yeah,
and
facts.
And the thing is, in this industry, when you do all those things, people are going to talk. You feel what I'm saying?
Word gets around real fast.
And you don't want that to basically get around like, oh, yeah, this girl, she fucking for beats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or fucking for songs. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking for features.
Because in the day, as a manager, if I know that, I'm not going to basically put you under my wing and try to teach you the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I? At the end of the day, you're not going to listen to what I'm going to say, or follow the steps of how to become a greater artist just by thinking if you fuck someone, it's going to put you on another level. No, it's not like that. And that we got to understand, right? We dislike things like a Nicki Minaj and how she acts, right? Yeah, she can act cool. Yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, there's a reason why. You know what I mean? Look at how many people try to play her, say that, oh, you didn't write your lyrics, or, you know, I fucked you, I did this and that and that and that. Nicki Minaj has proved and shown that she is lyrically one of the best MCs, not just as a woman, MC period. Yeah. Because she be out rapping these niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
Legit.
And it's not that many artists I can be like, okay, you rap better than Nicki Minaj. Not nowadays. Maybe when she first came up, I can name a lot, but there's not that many rapping like her. Like when she go on these features, she is always killing it.
Every time. And
I think that Nicki Minaj is the blueprint. You know, congratulations to Nicki Minaj, by the way, by her song Freaky Girl. It has basically broke streaming records on Spotify for, I think, the first female artist or female hip hop artist. I don't know which one it was, but you know, congratulate to her. And it's a crazy situation right there. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these women artists, man, you know, sometimes I feel for them and I be like, damn, you know, I hope that they make it in here. Shout out to Glorilla too as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that she might got a chance though.
I think so too.
You know, I like her cadence, like her beat, like how her voice is, you know what I'm saying?
Different.
It's good. You know? And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a hip hop purist. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you are a man or a trans man.
Or they.
Yeah, all those words, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember them. I'm sorry. I'm forgive me.
I don't either.
So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're not trying to be offensive. We're just saying for all that. You know? So, at the end of the day, that's what I advocate is lyrics and, you know, maybe cadence and also, too, you know, riding the beat. If you can ride the beat very well, like Megan Thee Stallion is not like the greatest lyricist, but I have to say she can ride the beat.
And she can rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know about lately, but yeah, she can definitely.
No. You gotta. Okay, I feel you. I feel what you saying. Part like a little bit, but have you heard her new album? Have you heard the last album she just did?
Heard a couple of songs.
Well, I feel like on that last album she just dropped, I think she really did her thing. You know, I felt like she got a little personal on it, on a few of the tracks, and I feel like when you get a little personal, that's when you show your best work. And I feel like she did that. Like on this, I think this is probably like this is a nice body of work. The last album project she put out.
Definitely, and this is another topic. You know, I wanted to basically talk about. We didn't really talk about this outside of the show, but I think it's something that I was intrigued when I basically looked into it. Is Kanye West and Gap that is now over? Now it's so crazy because at the end of the day, right? You know, I don't know if you know basically my background. You know, the craziest thing is we was with Kanye West when he first got signed to Gap. He was very excited. He was happy about it. And we got to see a lot of the clothes before it came out. The hoodies, you know, some of the pants, all that stuff, all the designs, even when it came to his Adidas from his new Adidas that's basically coming out. Now, the thing is, a lot of people are saying, damn, Gap, you're very stupid for letting Kanye West go. And which could be true. But at the same time, we have to understand a business, right? Erratic behavior can be a problem. So just imagine, even if you have Kanye West, you got Kanye West, right? You know you selling, it's crazy. But something doesn't go right with Kanye West doesn't feel and basically blast you out on Instagram, put your face out there, put all the information that you don't want no one to know. So it's like, it's a catch-22 situation because it's like I understand the business side, but at the end of the day, I understand Kanye West's side. See, the one thing when it comes to business, you have to make sure that your business is right. So, you know, Shakira, one of the questions I want to ask you is that what do you think when it comes to Kanye West and his Gap split? And do you think that he should basically start his own brand?
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, I feel like Gap definitely dropped the ball big time, for real. Because I don't remember the last time that I wore Gap, you know what I'm saying, clothing. And I think a lot of people would say the same. I think to see where Yeezy has brought, Gap to today is kind of like damn near a miracle, you know what I'm saying? And then, but outside of that, as far as like what should happen going forward, what's the next move I think Kanye should make, that one is going to be a difficult. It's difficult. I think everybody, we know what we would like for him to do. You know what I'm saying? I think we would want him to create his own brand, but at the same time, we never know. You never know what can happen. Like, think about having that extra, like that backing, like, you know what I'm saying? That security. You got a company that's kind of like already established, and you using some of the money and everything that they've already established over for years, and you're not completely like using your own money to do it. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at it like that, it's like, okay, I can see why you would want to go out here and work with other brands and things like that. But also, it's like, I don't know, it just all depends on what kind of risks that he gonna do. But at the same time, it's Kanye. Kanye done some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Kanye has done a lot of things that people who have underestimated him from doing. So,
right.
I don't know.
And just to go off when you say when it comes to like the backing and everything like that, I think that is true. You do need backing. But I think that Kanye West have enough resources to have people backing him up when it comes to financial, like, money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, just think about it. Like, he could be like, yo, Jack Dorsey, the dude that owns Twitter, be like, yo, can you invest in this? Mm-hmm. He can get Elon Musk or whatever, like, yo, let's do some Yeezy stuff like that. Like, a lot of people would invest in that brand. And the thing is, the reason why I think that is important, if he did do it himself, there's no African-American clothing designer that is bigger than Nike at all. He can do it.
Right.
And to see a black man to overpower Nike, Adidas, Reebok,
that damn near amazing.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he will basically have some investors and he can do it his way. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like at the end of the day, it's like I was saying previously earlier, it's like if he has these companies, they got to deal with Kanye West's erratic behavior.
Yeah, exactly. And I was gonna bring that back up, like, too, speaking on what you were saying. But like, do you feel like that would be possible at this state with just his whole state of mind, like you were speaking on earlier? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people would be willing to take that risk, you know what I'm saying, at this point.
See, I think they'll take the risk just because it's like
what they have done. Yeah,
because they don't have to basically go off a brand voice of their company, right? Mm-hmm. So most companies, they basically have to go follow the rules of what they have for years and years, you know what I'm saying? Now, Kanye West can make a whole new change of things. You know, like, if Supreme can sell out, there will be no Supreme if Yeezy comes, okay? I'm going to let you know, right? If Yeezy comes and be like, Supreme sucks, Supreme stock might go down. You feel what I'm saying? That's how powerful he is. And I remember I was talking to one of my people, like, he's works in Wall Street, and he was like, man, this Kanye West basically doing this thing with Gap, I don't understand. I'm like, Kanye West the only nigga that has power to be like, okay, yo, we scared of you. At the end of the day, we going to just back out. A bad move when it came to any of these companies moving away from Kanye West. So, to me, I'll be real, like, I do think Gap does need Kanye West, because for real, who the fuck shops at Gap?
Right. Period.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, no one be like, damn, man, we need to go to the club. Let's go to Gap. You feel what I'm saying? No one does that. Gap is like, I got a son or a daughter and we shopping here because at the end of the day, we want to save some bread. You feel what I'm saying? I never seen a nigga be like, damn, bro, yo, you got that new Gap on? That's right. Adidas became the number one sportswear clothing company due to Kanye West.
Due to Kanye, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that he was able to have his shoes, his clothes, and everything, like, sell out more than LeBron, Michael Jordan, everything like that. Like, when we go to the shoe store, back in the day when me and Shakita was growing up, there was, like, when we want to get some J's, let's say 11s, right? We used to call them the murder 11s because niggas was dying every time when the niggas had 11s, right? So when we used to go there to the store, they'd be sold out. We had to wait in line and everything like that. But now with Jordans, you don't got to wait in no line. You can be like, okay, yeah, let me get this right here. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. You had to basically either be fighting in line and everything like that. And I'm going to tell you a little quick story. I remember one time I was waiting for the Murder 11s, okay? And they were the Space Jams. The Space Jams were like the top tier Jordans, right? And I remember, you know, my mom, she's elderly. She's like 60 years old. She was like, hey, son, I'm going to get you some J's. I was like, oh, no, Mom. I don't need you to be out there. And I told her, wait in the car, right? I'm going to go out there myself, and I'm going to do it. And I remember it was this old lady in the front. And this lady, like, I'm about to give my son some shoes. He gonna love. No, he was like, I'm gonna give my grandson some shoes. He gonna love these. He even talking about them all this time. So mind you, the door is closed off, right? It's locked. So before, what they would do is they would lock the door off and give you a timer when the J's open. So they unlock it and then everybody run in the store. Now mind you, there's like 100, 200 people outside. The old lady is in the front. And she's excited. She's seeing the person putting the key in the door. Unfortunately, that lady did not get them J's. And she had a horrible day because guess what? All you heard as soon as the door opened, oh, God, no, stop, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trampled her ass over. So the reason why I said that, you know, and if
it's not funny, but damn.
It's fucked up because at the end of the day, I was like, I try to help out for a couple of seconds, but then I was like, damn, I need to get them 11s. Hold on, I'm gonna come back for your ass. So at the end of the day, I was a kid.
I ain't gonna hold you. Remember how last week we was talking about shit that gonna get people canceled?
Yeah.
You telling this story gonna get your ass canceled.
Yeah, blame Michael Jordan for that. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan was the reason for that. So yeah. So that's how popular it was. Niggas was going to stomp, like, to basically run over older ladies to basically do it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, it's a wild situation. But, you know, at the end of the day, I was going to wrap it up here. You feel what I'm saying? From Out of the Box Podcast. I'm going to let you end this joint right here.
So, you already know where we at with it. Each and every Thursday, we dropping a fresh episode on our YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music and Google Podcasts. Just know we every fucking where. If you, wherever podcast you like to listen, wherever you like to listen to your podcast at, you just make sure you click that link in our bio and just follow us and tune in. Period. That's it. I'm tired. It's time for me to go home. Bye.